What is running and how we forget how to run? How we forget how to run. I don't remember as a child, I ever see children, they just run anywhere, they run to the shop, they run to school, they just be walking along and then suddenly they just start running. They're always running. It comes naturally, it's a natural thing to do, running. I mean, how has running become such a difficult thing? How has this become so injury prone? Why does it develop so many problems? Well, firstly, let's deal with how you forget how to run. How you lose that childhood ability, that natural ability to run, to develop all these problems. The main problem, the beginning of it all, the beginning of the problem starts with this thing. We all do it, we all like doing it, we spend awful lot of time doing it, we're sort of primed with the idea that we're going to have to be spending a lot of time doing it. A lot of our education is our education system is very, very much focused towards you're going to be working in an office, you're going to be a pretty dull job, or maybe not dull, but it's going to be sedentary. You're going to be sitting. That's the main reason you forget how to run. That's the main thing that the main mistake that people make, or the main bad habit they develop. Get a bit distracted by the tides coming in here, running out of time, the tide of time. The main cause that makes people forget the natural ability to run is the fact that they spend so much amount of time sitting. Sitting is the worst thing you can possibly do. Sitting is so bad for you. It's bad for your back, it's bad for your metabolism, puts on weight. You know? Yeah, we spend all those years in school, 10, 11, 12, 13 years, sitting there. Developing back problems, sitting on these crappy plastic chairs. It's amazing my back isn't a lot worse. I'm sitting there most of the time, doing nothing really. I mean, yeah, I learned how to read and write. In general time in school, it's the massive basics. Really, it's childcare. School is childcare. Let's face it, it's childcare. It's childcare. So that's how we forget how to run. What's sitting got to do? What's sitting got to do with running? Running. What is running? What is running? Running is just moving. Running is gravity. That's what running is. Running is gravity. We all know, you ever see children run, you ever see them run to the shop. I mean, I still run. People, you know, I still run whenever I get the chance, you know. The people are still like, oh, you're going to run when you're in a race or you're doing TV, you can't just run at the shop. Really, you shouldn't have gotten into that bad habit of not losing that childhood thing where you just ran. Just run for no reason. So you should try and stick at it. Get into the bad habit of sitting. How does sitting lead to bad running habits? Running. How does running get complicated? Running is gravity, right? Simple as that. What is gravity? Gravity is simple. Simple to get your head around gravity. Einstein invented gravity. Gravity is the bending of space-time. What is space-time? This is the beginning of the universe. This is the end of the universe. Space-time is like the bridge of every moment in the history of space, in the history of time. Space-time is the fourth dimension. If you are God, you'll be able to look, you can see it, it'll be like a bridge. If you are God, you'll be able to be outside time, and you can see the beginning of time, you can see the end of time, you can see all the time, all as one big stuff. Just in the moment, in the instant of creation, the beginning of the universe. What gravity is an object in space-time, bending the space-time. See, it's easy. It's really easy stuff that is. The bending of the space-time continuum by a three-dimensional object. Light, the fastest thing in the universe, goes at the speed c. Goes at the speed c. That's the speed it needs to go in order to have any energy. It has no mass. And And because it has no mass, it doesn't understand the concept of time, of space. It doesn't exist in life. It's convenient because I'm running out of time here. So it's gravity, right? And how's the sitting tie into it? You know, it's all those years in school getting me ready for a seminary, just sitting there, bad back posture, bad sitting posture, bad habits. Me, I lost my eyesight. My eyesight wasn't using my eyes, so my eyes just like stop working, not using the eyes. So why are we bothering with these? That's just the way the body is. It's inherently sort of lazy, not using something, use it or lose it. It's always trying to be as efficient as it can be. Running and gravity. Sitting, how you use that ability to run naturally from sitting too much. Oh, this is getting precarious here with the tide. This is how running is gravity, right? My centre of gravity is right here at my feet, right here at the feet, right? Now, in order to stay standing, I need to constantly move my body around like that. That's just to keep upright, okay? That's a constant calculation thing that goes on in the brain. That's why it's good for you to stand. The brain is working, it's doing something. You're not doing anything when you're sitting. The brain has to constantly sway the legs around. Now, that's where the centre of gravity is, right there. Now, let's say I start to bend my knees like that. This is what running. This is chi running. This is chi running. This is natural running. It's the way children run. It's how you're supposed to run your bare feet. So I bend my knees like that. What happens to the centre of gravity? It starts to move. And this is how you develop momentum when you're running. You bend the knees, right? You bend the knees there, and then start to move forward. Now, if you bend the knees, eventually, and you don't start moving forward, you're just going to fall over. You're just going to fall over as soon as you bend the knees, like that. So that's how you develop momentum. That's how you're moving your centre of gravity, and gravity is sort of pulling you along. And what your legs are doing, to turn over the leg is to try and keep you upright, to stop you from falling over. So, it's hard to do now, the tide's coming in. It's not my fault, it's the tide's fault. It's hard to demonstrate it. But that's what happens, right? That's what happens when you bend over. You bend over, your centre of gravity starts to move forward like that, it starts to pull the body. Once you start moving with it, you're just going to fall over. So the leg turn over. And these big muscles here, they're just sort of taking the impact, and the leg turnover is to stop you from falling over, and the momentum is coming from the fact that you've moved your centre of gravity like that. So, what's that got to do with sitting? How you got into bad habits, how you lost that ability to naturally run. If I say to most people, in order to start running, all you got to do is bend. All you got to do is bend your knees. You know what most people do, because they spend so much time doing it. And once you've learned this, once you've taught yourself how to do this, and you've got it into you, you've retrained your brain, it's so easy. If I go to most people and I say, in order to start running, all you got to do is bend your knees. Just bend your knees. Move your centre of gravity. Start going like that. Move your centre of gravity. So bend the knees, alter the centre of gravity, and then start getting momentum. But this is where the 13 years of education, the sedentariness of it, the horribleness of it, the terribleness of it, the waste of time, lost my eyesight. I'm not complete. This is how it all ties in. I say to most people, right, now, bend your knees to alter your centre of gravity, and then use gravity as momentum, bending of the space-time continuum. You are an object, 3D object, mass, discovered by Einstein. And I say to people, bend your knees. What do? They bend their knees and they go into the sitting position. That's what most people start doing. Their brain is so wired that way. And when you tell them, bend the knees, they go into a sitting position. They go into the sitting position. That's what they think bending the knees is. That's how they lose that childhood thing, that childhood way of running. You just want to run, you just sort of flick it like a switch. Easy. easy stuff. That natural ability is lost. Because when I tell people, instruct people, in order to get that momentum, change your centre of gravity, move it there, by bringing the body mass here, and bending the knees. This body mass here goes over the knees and starts to move the centre of gravity down. It's either start moving or fall over. Yes. That's chi running. That's natural running. That's how children run. The problem is with the education system, because it's got 13 years enslaved, almost. Probably wasn't that bad, but pretty bad. Waste of time. All I learned at school is I don't want to ever waste any of my life ever again. Should be outdoors, should be out running, should be enjoying life, should be appreciating nature. I'll still be parking all the stuff I've learned from school departing, giving it over to you. I know I haven't been talking about running much, but I want to do it with my shorts, sexy legs. I say to most people, gravity is running, and all you gotta do is change the centre of gravity and move. Let gravity create the momentum. The legs are just shifting up, the big thigh muscles there, into your bench, the big thigh muscles there, they're taking. Well, cycling and machine running is good, cross country running. That's another issue. Like I said, most people, to end today's lesson, running is gravity. Gravity is the bending of the space-time continuum of an object with mass, sun or you, the earth. And the reason why most people lose that ability is because when I tell them to bend the knees, they're going into a sitting position. They're going like that. It's not right. They go into a sitting position. That's not what it is. You just bend. You don't go into a sitting position when you bend the knees. You don't lower your bottom in any way. You just bend the knees. That is chi running. Holy crap! That toy came in quick.